imagine? Could you imagine the dementia dream after Veldrin casts mirror image?
Alright. We're back. We're here. We're playing D&D again, and
with funny face cam.
With funny face cam. Why did I do that?
Here? And it's dark. You can barely see me. I'm a shadow.
Yeah, shadow. They're Veldrin.
I made desk lights. I haven't put them up yet. Or even show.
I already rolled for who's gonna do recap earlier today. Hoss.
Oh. I feel like you didn't roll that. Recap. I feel like you just said. I feel like you just chose that.
I did roll it.
He legitimately rolled it earlier.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So
guys,
Bruise,
be honest.
You don't remember?
I'm not the best person for this right now.
What does Bruce remember the last encounter?
Barely.
Man, I don't remember.
Because he wasn't involved at all.
No.
Yeah.
He was.
That was Veldrin's session.
Well, I mean, from Bruise's perspective, like, y'all pretty much, Bruise pissed off a guy. Y'all decided, okay, let's get out of here. Y'all discussed for a bit. Y'all headed out. And from Bruise's perspective, pretty much
nothing else happened.
Nothing else eventful really happened.
Yeah, most of that session was just.
Aaron, wait, we gotta do it for Erin before he gets dementia.
Yo, Erin recapping what in the form of Scandalosa.
What happens if Erin dies? Did he just forget some stuff completely?
No, he just dies.
Oh, that's just Erin's IRL death.
Yeah,
if Erin dies, we don't have to talk about this stupid thing anymore.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Up, you stupid.
Yeah, Ben, you're big. Ben, you're just a big blue meanie.
I don't want to hear it, Smurf.
I'm not the Smurf.
You're the OG Smurf. I don't want to hear that shit from you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are literally like
gray. What are you talking about?
You're literally gray. You were blue,
and then gray.
Gargamel was like, you know what? I need another Smurfette, so I'm gonna make a dark gray Smurf.
Gray.
So anyway.
Yes.
Where we left off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Snake.
I turned off my ringer. Shut up.
Nobody cares. You're dying.
Where we left off, the party after Bruise pissed off one of the Dragonborn champions. Then they hogtied Bianca, who had passed out after funny earrings rang. The earrings ring. And they skedaddled on Drake back to hopefully their intention was to hopefully go find safe haven at the Teal Dragonborn settlement. En route, Bianca woke up in the middle of the night, untied her poorly tied restraints, and when Erin tried to restrain her, she broke free, and after some confusion, they discovered that she had no memories up to months prior, before she had even met them. And so, people conversed, they got a good idea of what was going on. Apparently Bianca had been out to go find her sister, who had apparently disappeared. Her sister being the queen, her being the princess. Without them, their kingdom in the Underdark is likely falling apart. So she has a magical locket that her sister created that allows her to essentially track her sister. And while she was following it, something happened to her, and that was the her last memory. The party then have so far agreed that this is their only real lead at the moment, so they're taking it, and they're going to try to help her find and potentially take down her sister, who they have seen before, who is
Orky Orc Village,
who is clearly not in so good shape.
In a less than ideal situation.
Is where we left off. I believe where we specifically left off was in the morning. Well, was in the morning after I believe Nero or maybe Bruise Bruise. I don't remember who cooked breakfast for everyone. I think it was Nero. Yeah, Nero cooked breakfast, and some RP ensued. But I'm assuming that after that point, y'all set out for your travel for the day.
Yeah.
Vico wears that patch.
So,
Yeah.
question.
Vico puts on oil.
Yeah.
Currently, are y'all trying to? I believe the plan, although I just want to ask this to make sure, was to ride up to the Teal Dragonborn settlement, drop off your drakes, and then proceed on foot.
Yeah.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
Alright,
Right.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So, y'all set out for the day. Are y'all just traveling at a standard pace? No.
I'm actually.
So we're like a day off, right?
About a day and a half.
Ooh. I say we continue on standard pace, and then the next morning we just book it.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be running for that long.
Okay, so y'all get within probably like a third of a day's journey to the actual city. While y'all are setting up camp, is anyone doing anything important while y'all are setting up camp?
I'm actually gonna pop up. Tadriel's gonna go up close to Nero. Okay. So I heard you talking to. So if I'm not mistaken, you were talking to Bianca. She's awoken.
It seems so.
She's probably been walking at the back of the group. Well, if y'all let her get away with that, she'd be walking at the back of the group, kind of like half sulking.
Yeah, we
Erin is gonna be pretty close to her.
We hog tie her again.
Veldrin's gonna keep fairly close as well.
Yeah. She seems to be relatively okay, though her memories of her actions have been lost, sadly, so we don't really know what she's done.
How much does she remember?
She doesn't remember what happened the past 5 months, I believe we figured out.
5 months.
So she went to go find her sister, and then literally a day after, her memory just disappeared. So
She was completely under control even when we first talked.
it seems so. That aggravating, since we didn't find any information on, who took control of her, where this hive hiding or anything, but we do have a clue, I guess, which is finding her sister, who was the one that turned the post chieftain into a monstrosity.
So she can't tell us why she was killing those people back when we were in the Orc Village.
Nope, she can't tell us anything of that. Or at least, she says.
She wasn't. I thought it was her sister that was doing the Orc Village stuff.
It was her sister.
Yeah, but she was. No, we actually know. Yeah,
At the building. I was referring to.
No, we did not. No, we did not. No, we did not. I saw her, but I died. Remember?
Yeah.
But
So,
Cougars.
but Tadriel, not Tadriel, Veldrin flipped the coin, and brought her to us.
Yeah, that's why she was there.
That's why she was there.
I was referring to when we saw her, the very first time.
Oh, you're talking about the dungeon.
Yeah, talk about.
We're talking about the. Okay, my bad. Yeah, we know.
Daniel, you're blurry.
Sorry.
We have not. We have not. Well, yeah, no, we have not figured that out. She most likely either lost her memory, or is not telling us anything. So it is quite curious why parts of the hive would do that, but to their own kind, but
Curious.
we don't have a lot of answers to a lot of things, so all we can do is just keep moving forward and hopefully we find answers. Takes a sip of alcohol.
Of course.
Tadriel kind of like tries to like motion the alcohol away.
Me too.
We're in the desert. It is not the place for this.
Whatever, Tadriel. I'm going to bed.
How much alcohol does Nero have left?
Probably not a lot.
Probably, she's probably. If I had to guess, she's got enough for like another day.
Probably, like, she's been taking sips. She hasn't been gulping them down. So she probably went through one bottle. She probably through the wine. Now she's through. Now she's going down the.
Well, with if I remember correctly, with whiskey, there was a point that Tadriel like swigged down half the bottle, and you were like, no.
That is true. That is true. So she only probably has like
No.
maybe like four or five sips left before she's out of alcohol completely.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, man.
All right. So, I believe tonight, nothing specific happens unless.
Can I just say something quick?
Yeah, sure.
I think that Daniel and David's beards are the most immaculate thing I've seen in a while.
They are quite beautiful.
You are.
Indeed, quite sexy, if I do say so myself.
I just had to say that. I'm sorry.
Your glasses are on point, bro.
Oh yes, you'll see
They
some
are.
more. Some more
Let's
glass
go.
appearance later tonight.
Glasses.
But Chad.
So, y'all get to bed, and y'all be. Oh, okay, yep.
I'm just gonna
Who's
make.
Tadriel praying to?
Yeah, he's praying this night, invoking the knowledge and wisdom of the day, Kai.
Roll me a percentage die.
Ooh, no. Oh boy, I'm rolling pretty low today.
56.
Okay, nothing happens. All right.
Damn.
So, so I know Vico likes to sleep in pretty late.
I mean, not typically.
But did you say he doesn't wake up until like 10 usually? Last session?
Well, did I say that usually?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you said usually after, but I know last session.
I know he'd say that. Like, I know he would, like, during like certain occasions like that. I don't know if he usually though.
Okay, so well, I'm more asking the next morning. How early are y'all like getting up to just like get there and go?
Probably like
Whenever everyone else wakes up.
Yeah.
I get up at the crack of dawn and wake everybody else up.
yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
probably wise.
Smart move. Yeah, smart move.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I guess that would work.
All right, so that'll be like. Well, it's winter, so that wouldn't be until like 6:30, roughly. And so y'all get up and y'all pick up your stuff and y'all
We
head
book it.
out. It is
We book it.
it is not that far to the settlement, so y'all get there pretty quickly. What are y'all doing with y'all's drakes? So let me redo this actually. So after maybe like 45 minutes to an hour of travel, y'all come into sight of the Dome of Fog once more. What is y'all's sort of schedule, if you will?
Do we just step into the fog, leave the Drake, step out, and then step out and just leave?
Yeah, let's just go up to the edge of the fog, like hop off and shout out to the guards to come get them.
Or just
Bruise,
push the
stay
drink
away
in.
from the fog.
Why?
You got kidnapped by
That was how you got put in the jail cell before.
Yes, I remember it so well.
you weren't there for it, but it's
Yeah, that's right. You
it's
weren't
sort of like it's basically their like security system. It's like everyone that goes through there, it's like they unknowingly
They're anti-slave
well,
alarm.
unknowingly, they will sneakily like check out everyone who goes through that fog, and then if there's someone that they don't like, that they don't like, or in your case have a use for, they'll just yoink them and do whatever they want.
Yikes. Yikes.
Kind of sucks for people who are needed. I mean, I think we just leave the Drakes in the fog and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Just we could just probably like shoo them towards the fog and just let them go in.
Go on.
I just get off mine. I get off mine, slap them in the ass, and then they'll run.
Yeah,
They're like a horse, and he just kicks you.
Oh yeah.
He just turns around and
scuttles
breathes
in.
fire on you.
The Drakes.
he scuttles in. Overall, they're pretty receptive. They're intelligent, so they just well, not intelligent. They're trained. So you ride up, you get off, and some of them maybe Nero's and probably Vico's and probably Tadriel's would just immediately go in. Veldrin's would probably wait for anything else. Spirits probably would also just go straight in. Erin's would probably just wait.
I'm gonna use talk with animals and tell them to go in.
No,
Go on.
I refuse.
They
I'm
nod
actually-
and go in.
They find out that they're actually not from there.
Well, unfortunate. We're going.
That's not our problem. We returned them.
Get out of here.
I know y'all are here.
All right, so I guess next.
I'm not even in the roll 20 yet. Dang.
Damn.
Isn't it the next stop, Sun's house?
Y'all could stop at Sun's house. I mean, y'all.
Or we were going past them because we don't want. If we are being followed, we don't want to lead them to Sun's house.
We're going past. We're going straight
weren't
to
we
where
following
the
the compass?
is leading.
Yeah, which is northwest or east?
Northwest.
West.
It's northwest.
North by
Okay.
northwest. At famous convention.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Among Us.
Damn, Hoss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
Hoss is stacked.
Yo, he's doing the streamer thing.
Y'all can't judge me when I'm like this.
I'm sorry, Hoss. I'm sorry, Hoss, but
There's
Hoss,
a
you need to step off, man.
There's a streamer that I watch that when if someone gives him I think it's a $50 donation, he'll put on a pair of sunglasses for the rest of the stream. So by the end of big streams, he'll have 6 or 7 pairs of sunglasses. And he's trying to play a video game while doing that.
See, I'm just looking at Steam.
Jesse, girls don't exist.
Jesse.
And who was the e-girl?
Then who was the e-girl? You see, it was me. I'm the e-girl. No.
All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on right now.
He's wearing one as a mustache.
Maybe.
Mustache.
Let's make it 8. Let's make it 8. Right in the middle.
Nice. Why do you have so many sunglasses?
That's a great
He's a
question.
genius.
And then Garrison pulls out the ocarina.
Alright, so.
The 80s
I gotta be the bard.
Alright, so.
You're a warlock.
Nothing. You literally missed nothing. They just started
I
talking
missed
about sunglasses.
Don't
Alright.
hate on my Super Saiyan swagger.
Only
So-
Louis 50.
Hating about Super Saiyan swagger.
So,
are we-
are y'all going to try to go around Sun's house?
Yeah.
I thought we were
Sun's
just
house is a little
gonna
more than-
follow the.
Let me just put these right
I
here.
mean, we are gonna follow the compass, but. I mean, I don't think we want to go to Sun's house.
Yeah, we're not.
He's a cool dude.
We're not going towards that direction.
He's a cool
That's-
dude, but
There we
we'd
are.
rather not get
There we
that
are.
cool dude killed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going northwest.
we're going a slightly
Right there.
different direction.
We're gonna pretend it doesn't exist.
Alright.
Girls don't exist.
That was the evil.
Facts.
Alright. So, y'all then just set out. At some point in this day, now that y'all are on foot, and it's much easier for her to do so, Vico, Bianca's going to, at some point, because most of the time she's been, like, walking closer to the back of the, Bianca's been walking closer to the back of the group, kind of like sulking. At some point, she's going to, you know, pick up her pace to, like, catch up to Vico. She's gonna, like, sort of, like, she's gonna, like, walk and, like, try to, like, look at his, like, eye and say,
He's wearing the eye patch that good friend Veldrin made him.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? The fuck?
Oh, no.
Which side is she approaching him from?
The blind side, of course.
He's gonna blindside him.
I mean, he could see her.
But which side, Michael?
So I guess
it's right.
his right side.
Michael just hit the whoa on us right there. It's just like, all right.
Like she came up to you and then she was like looking like at like trying to like see your eye to like see like what happened.
Yikes. Oh yeah, I did that.
Well, I mean, she knows she did it. She's
Yeah.
trying to be consoling.
She's trying to be nice about it. Okay, so what does she say again?
Are you okay?
Perfectly fine.
I'm terribly sorry for what happened.
I don't need your condolences. I don't need your I'm sorries. It's a thing. It happened. You don't remember it. Nothing more that needs to be said.
The intense roleplay and then Hoss with the ship on
Yes.
it.
Oh my god.
Veldrin, come get your woman's.
He says, well, hopefully in the, I suppose, coming journey I can, I guess, perhaps redeem myself to you. Again, my apologies. And she just sort of, like, backs up closer to the back of the group again. And
He holds up his hand. Fingers crossed.
Nero's gonna travel towards the back of the group.
Veldrin's standing next to Bianca as Nero gets back there, and he's like, "Look! I know you want to say sorry and stuff, but we said we keep y'all separate. He's still mad. Just trying to just rambling on.
I know,
worried
but
about
the answer to someone who is mad isn't to just ignore that they're mad, it's to try to fix it.
I understand.
I don't-
She knows.
Okay. Look, you gotta listen. He like quiets down a little bit. He like leans in closer. He's like, okay, he's a petty bitch. You got me. He holds grudges for a long time.
Sounds familiar, huh?
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Okay.
Oh no, you fucked up. You fucked up.
I don't have a grudge. He starts saying he's I have a grudge.
Maybe not against me, but against several people.
As Nero comes.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. How are you guys doing?
By the way, Erin is always by Bianca now.
Oh my god, we're like all back here. God
Yeah,
damn it.
it's a good old.
This has become the middle of the group.
Yeah, this is
The only three people who aren't back there now are Bruise, Spirit, and Vico.
Wait, who has the compass?
back there?
Wagwan.
Who has the compass? I think Erin has the compass, right?
I think Veldrin had
No, I think
it.
Aaron. No,
I think
no,
because I
Aaron
took it and I tested it. I took it and I
at the
tested
end.
it.
Yeah.
So Erin has it, right? So you would have to be leading people, because we don't know where we're
Okay,
going.
then I'll be near the front then.
Okay.
Uh,
So are y'all basically just? Well, I'm gonna get back to RP, but real quick, are y'all just going directly in the direction of the compass?
Yes.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
keep
I would
y'all
say so.
on there. All right.
Yeah, how are you guys doing today?
Okay, I am more concerned about your friend up there, but I mean,
Yeah.
Mine too.
yeah. I'm also slightly concerned with losing 4.5 months of my life in an instant.
Yeah, that, that doesn't sound great.
That's rough, buddy.
That is very rough.
Shout out Zuko.
Been there.
Can't really sympathize with that, but, well, probably some people in our group can.
I get what you're saying.
Is there? Do you know if there's any way that I could? I know it's an eye. It's not really something you can just make up for. But do you know if there's any way that I could try to make amends with him? He doesn't seem to be very keen to words, which
Yeah,
it's an eye.
definitely. He's going through a phase right now. He's definitely. You can't really connect with him through words. You can only really connect with him through action.
Nero's literally a mom right now.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
this?
Just let the RP happen. Just let the RP happen.
You're right. You're right.
Veldrin's gonna tap on her shoulder, and he's just like, Veldrin's gonna tap on her shoulder. You could always save his life. That's what I did.
That's what I mean. Like,
No, I couldn't always
You have
save
to-
his life because I don't think his life is always going to be in danger.
yeah, that's actually pretty funny. But it seems like he's actually the type to put his life always in danger.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
to be honest,
It's actually quite terrifying. But
yeah,
that's disconcerting. Well,
again, it's something he's going through right now, and I can't really help. But
I'd offer to.
you would have to really,
I don't have to sleep much, so I'd offer to keep watch at night. Although it seems that
yeah.
you don't sleep anyway, so that isn't exactly a way that I could help.
I just keep your distance for now. Let him cool off a bit, and then I know he likes poetry and writing, so
I could try to.
maybe you can connect with him through that, or better yet, maybe go through Erin. Connect with connect with Erin. Maybe you connect with him. That's kind of the best advice I can see for now.
Noticing that noticing everybody's fault, like everybody for the exception of what? Did Tadriel go with them?
Yeah.
No,
Tadriel's
wait,
always
what?
with me.
Okay.
Always with Nero.
Seeing that save two other people. So noticing that the three people that were probably at the front have fallen back, he's just gonna turn around and he's just gonna like throw his arms up, just like
Waves. Hello.
Erin is at the front, right?
Yeah. Real quick, just as a thing, I'm casting Divine Sense. Do I sense anything?
Divine
should
Sense
secure
lets
it.
you detect.
Detect Celestial, Fiend, and Undead within 60 feet.
Hey,
Okay.
you're gonna get at least one ping.
Well, yeah. Question: How does that work for Nero specifically? Like, is it like a scent? Is it like a visual thing?
Okay. I guess.
Is it like infrared?
It's a Discord notification.
Yeah, the ping at
It's
Celestial.
Discord.
It's
and also you said Celestial, Fey, and Undead. Or
No,
Celestial
Celestial
Fiend
Fiend
and Undead.
and undead. Yes.
It's
Fiend.
Bloodhound. It's just Bloodhound.
Yeah.
I guess
Here is a fiend. Oh,
I guess it would actually be kind of infrared, but instead of just sight, it's just like a part of her head like feels hotter depending on if there's some one of those three nearby. And just like a mental image, the color changes with it as well.
Alright.
So Celestial will be
So-
golden, Fiend will be red, Undead would be grayish.
Okay, so let's see. Spirit sees Spirit. Nero sees Spirit
Yeah.
just as Spirit because gray on gray. He just looks like he's gray. She sees Peter is red.
Oh.
we've done this before.
I think we've mentioned it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
She would see.
I think players
Obviously
may know it.
that
You did this the
Tadriel
last time
and
you got Divine Sense.
you'd see Tadriel and Vico
Right.
are both Celestial.
Yeah, that's true. Do I sense myself?
The biggest ping of all.
I don't know.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really say. I just detect good and evil, so. Which is Celestial Fiend and Undead, so.
Yeah, I think that's all of the things that you see.
Alright, nothing within 60 feet as well?
Nope.
Alright. Coolio. Just making sure.
Michael having
Actually,
to think
wait. Let me check something. Hold up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was.
Give me 1 second.
I was
Alright,
just saying, Michael
good.
having to think about that scares me. I had a reason to be scared.
Yes.
David's just like, yes, come to Papa.
Let's see if anyone else is here.
Probably.
I just love
What
the
happened,
fact
what
that
happened
all
to,
of us have
what
a
happened to our
conception.
dog friend?
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
did
yeah.
happen to Shamrock?
Shamrock. Yeah, Shamrock.
Where's Shamrock?
He's
Shamrock.
dead.
He flew back.
Oh
Didn't he?
yeah.
No.
He's
Anything
like,
he flew
"My
back."
dad needs me.
I think he's too near. I think he's too.
We were best buds, so I would.
Yeah, I think he's flying like somewhere around us. I don't
You
know.
would think that, wouldn't you?
I
I
would.
think Michael just went to grab his pet book so he can see if Shamrock counts as Celestial.
No. Well, that's actually a good point. Shamrock does count as Celestial.
Yeah.
There you
so
go.
he would be
Boom, I
right.
figured it out.
But
Yep, that's definitely what he was thinking about.
What?
Silence.
you would.
Ooh.
There would be something there, but I don't know how to describe this. It's like there's something there that you can't get like an image of.
But I feel it
It's
somewhere.
almost like it's like there is something large and undead just like everywhere in that area, basically.
Oh shit. Oh
Wait.
shit. Just everywhere around us?
Like
Oh.
not tiny. Like it's almost like an aura.
Oh.
What
That's
Yeah.
freaky. That's freaky.
I don't think it's that freaky.
How is it not that freaky?
It's not freaky because it's
Spirit's undead.
yeah.
Well, no. I see spirit. This is something else.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh shit.
Not that freaky. Oh no.
Spirit just walks up and grabs Nero. Calm down!
You don't even know what I'm looking at.
Stop it!
You're right. I don't know what you're looking at.
And I don't want to thug life.
That is.
Yeah, that's what Nero sees.
Yeah. So that it's literally just around us.
Senses. Yeah, it's like it's very vague. I'd say you could roll Arcana to try to get a better idea of
Yikes,
but it's like very vague.
I rolled a 10.
It's like it's kind of like it's there and it's like everywhere and nowhere and it's really difficult to pin down. You can't quite get it.
Okay. All right. Does it lessen the more we walk?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. That is
might have an
unsettling. I'm gonna keep that in my mind.
Keep that in the
Just
old
You do that.
Just like you kept the letter in mind.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yep.
All right.
Ayo.
Heyo.
So, the course of
Oh,
a
ayo.
it would be going.
Oreo. Oreo.
It'd be, yeah, roughly in that direction. All right. So that is sort of like day's travel. Y'all aren't. I mean, y'all are probably like a 2-hour walk away from Sun's house, where y'all end up setting up camp.
Yeah.
Is far north. However, in the direction that y'all are going, y'all should just kind of pass it. Let's see. As y'all are setting up camp, Bianca's running around doing anything that she can to like help get people's stuff set up. She's like running around
Not
the
you, Bianca.
Freaking brown noser.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you filthy
She's like-
brown, mind your own business.
Ooh. She's like. She'd probably actually ask Veldrin at some point. Do y'all have any method of like setting up traps or something just to help in the event that y'all got attacked in the middle of the night?
I have a bear trap.
Your leg. It's caught in a bear trap.
We typically
Quiet.
No, that's actually I get it. We never did that.
we typically don't trap our area. I'll help you if you want to try, but there's a desert and
Looks around at the rolling sand dunes with nothing else. I don't think that.
yeah.
Well, I can't see
You could have
anything
trapped
helpful.
down someone in the morning, walk
We
over
have-
it.
We have like
To Aaron's bed.
now we have like 4 people who stay up through the night, so
And then
we don't.
Sets up trap. Sets up trap. Vico walks out in the morning and steps on one. Gets like
Put this here, and Bianca's
It's a-
just like
gets like
Losing a foot and an eye.
gets a needle.
put in it.
It's like a needle trap. So you step on a tripwire and a needle comes up, takes out his other eye.
Double eye
and then
Now
it's
he's
just,
blind.
It's just one of those.
And
it's
now you're
just-
like, I'm one with the force is with me.
I'm one with the, I'm just Donnie Yen from Rogue One, but not when Vico gets stabbed in the other eye. It's just the beginning of sicko mode. It's all those like sicko mode memes where like the guy yells and it's
Oh my god.
just one of those.
Actually, Veldrin has an idea. Veldrin's gonna. This probably isn't gonna help much, but we can try. Veldrin's gonna take. Wait, can I do this to? I need to check it's this real quick. Just real quick.
What are you doing, Michael?
A magic trick.
Intelligence.
That's pretty cool.
Magic?
The
gathering.
Look,
Jinx.
check this out. Check out this
Or-
magic trick.
okay.
Hold.
I mean, I can't do much, but
You ready?
yeah.
Now you see it? Now you don't.
Wow.
It's in your mouth.
I
I
just
like
saw
that
it.
you have. I like that you have the robotics
Really
roll
pearly white
t-shirt
teeth.
on.
Michael.
Wow, Michael,
Represent.
you should have gotten the whitest smile award, not Grayson Shinov.
Michael. Michael. Veldrin, Veldrin goes over to Bianca. Bianca, where do you plan to sleep for the 4 hours you're asleep?
I'm.
It does it right next to Vico. Vico just stays up secretly all night.
Well, I mean, since
how-
we have 2 drow, they should take watches. Just saying.
Against Vico. The
Against
anti-Vico
two-
League.
wait,
we have
It's
two.
the anti-Vico League.
Don't worry. I have an idea to help, Garrison. I just need to hear this real quick.
Probably over there points to like a relatively unused area in y'all's little like circular like camp out spot.
Works for me. Veldrin takes out 4 parts that he has, like 4 of his little parts, like little screws or like small springs or something. He puts all 4 of them in his hand. He uses magical tinkering, and he yells, "Wake up!" into his hand, and then he scatters the 4 pieces around where Bianca's sleeping.
What the fuck are you
So if
doing?
anyone walks near them,
When you tap them, they play up to a 6-second message. So if she tries to get up and actually steps on one, she might not. Or if someone tries to drag her away and they drag her through one, "Wake up!" We'll scream.
Well, she just
No
rolls
one-
in
no
her
one wakes
sleep
it.
onto
No.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna be.
Well, they don't really
For someone to
they
get in
trance.
and grab her,
Yeah.
it would activate before they could even grab her if that's the case.
No, it's when you touch it. If they it's only tiny object. It's nothing like I can't put a box around her and make it do that, but I can do tiny objects. So if
Okay,
they step on it or if they
The
drag
thing
her
is,
onto
they
it, as
don't-
long as something touches
Drow
it.
don't really sleep. They more trance. So it's like they're not like laying
roll
down,
over
going to
your
bed.
shoulder.
They basically just sit there like cross-legged and then just.
meditate.
Hey, I kind of do that too, only I don't
Good
get anything
rest.
out
Wait,
of it.
hang on. I need another like hour of sleep. Let me just.
Nothing but the nightmares.
Yeah, so Veldrin does that in case something happens, in case somebody comes to try to take Bianca. So yeah, or
Somebody.
Bianca tries to leave.
Bruise, before he goes to bed, will be communing with nature, trying to pray to his bear totem.
Oh,
Nature in the desert.
Like a river.
desert wildlife,
darkness.
my dude.
The desert. The desert is look. I will just say this: the desert is a testament to the endurance of nature. In that, like, there's still plant life and animal life that lives in a desert. It's just hard to find, but it still survives nonetheless.
100%.
It'll
Extremely
survive.
harsh climate. So, I'd say it's a pretty good place to commune
I
with nature.
totally agree. Totally agree.
Tadriel complements this with a prayer in Celestial to Ild, the day of nature, the shaper of life.
All right. Y'all do that. So, I mean,
Erin also
overall,
would like to do something.
okay, let me back that. At this point, I mean, Tadriel, you don't really get much. Bruise, there is, with your little like carved totem, it's changed slightly. It's like it's difficult to notice, but it's like you carved it and it's like you did a pretty good job, but you're not like an experienced whittler, and you're like sitting there with it, like sort of like just like experiencing like the cold night desert wind like blowing past you, and you're sitting there and you're just like, you look down and the totem in your hand is like, that high detail before? Huh. It looks a lot like cleaner and like well made.
I just want to throw this out here. It probably wasn't well made to begin with, but I'm pretty sure Veldrin's the one who whittled that for him.
No, I did.
You did?
He did
Yeah,
it.
when did you give me? You gave me a boar tusk to do something for you.
No, it wasn't to do something for him. He had 2 boar tusks.
Oh, and
so
he
that
had an
would have
extra
2
one.
tries. So he would have 2
Right.
tries, and Veldrin was like, "Hey, can I have one of those?"
Yeah, I remember now.
So he took it.
I remember now.
And so it basically what you're telling me, Michael, is that it went from like a 12-year-old's whittling.
It went from low poly to high poly.
Happened during like a camp house or something like that, to like an artist depiction of the bear.
Not that big of a jump, but like
It's pretty significant.
it's significant enough for you to notice,
Yeah.
but it's not significant enough to where it's like, I could sell this for so much money because it's so
Right.
high detail.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What was it that Erin wanted to do?
Erin wants to go up to Veldrin.
Is this when he's tranced or when he's not tranced?
When he's not
Probably
tranced.
untranced.
Veldrin, do you know what a xylophone is?
A xylophone. I've heard people talk of xylophones. There was a bard that came through the forge once that mentioned he had a friend who played a xylophone, but I've never actually seen one myself.
Well, let me I'll draw up a sketch for him. Basically, the differently sized pieces of metal make different pitches of sound. I was wondering if you could make one on a very small scale for Peter to use.
I love this. Out of character, I love this. In character, I love this.
Perhaps you could make Rexy a little ukulele and they could play together.
Oh, Michael, of course, grabs a xylophone as we talk about this.
Nice.
First, before Veldrin... Oh, Michael, if it's fun.
Yo, we can't hear that.
Yeah, we can't hear it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways...
I'm trying to remember how to do stuff. I'm gonna put this to the side so I don't distract anyone else. Sorry. Alright.
Before Veldrin... Okay, Veldrin, say this, I'm gonna say, I understand. Let me see. And, I want to look through my parts. Do I have enough metal to do that, Michael? Like, just like...
At this point, no. Even if it was...
Yeah.
Well, actually, to make a tiny one?
Yeah, it would be a tiny...
But even still, like, I don't think I'd have...
Here's the thing. All of these little parts that he's been using for the entirety of the campaign came from disassembling 3 crossbows.
No, I've been disassembling every crossbow I've picked up, which is like 5 at this point. It's not many, but it's 5. And I haven't done much with the parts. I've literally made a small crossbow to go on Rexy's armor, and I've used them to do things like that with the screws. And I pick them up after that usually. I don't usually do much with them.
Yeah.
I'd say he probably does have enough for Peter for him to make one for Peter.
I can give it a shot.
Okay.
Preferably during the day when I'm not going to.
Oh man, that was such a good joke.
Or maybe when we're
Yeah, no rush. I just thought it would be fun.
I'll look into it.
Alright, thank you.
That's Cap. Cap.
In the meantime,
You know you ran
I'd
out
like
of pieces like 3 days ago, so come on.
That's not true. What?
in the meantime, I'd like to explain to Peter what a xylophone is.
Alright,
Man, Peter's gonna be the smartest animal in the world soon.
Persuasion.
Yeah, man, like,
Roll
Persuasion.
persuasion.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, persuasion makes sense. It's like teaching someone. I guess just roll. Raw intelligence.
Okay.
What does his patron think about just like him literally
That's
teaching
a nat 20.
to a spider?
Oh,
nat 20
very
though.
good job.
what the hell?
Does he know how to? If I put one in front of him that was his size, could he play it?
If you put one in
In
front of
theory,
those,
he doesn't even need anything to play it with because his little like spider pincers.
Yeah, his
are, like,
exoskeleton is hard
It's an
enough that he can
exoskeleton, so he could just. Ping,
Ba,
ping, ping, ping.
in front of him.
He could play Undertale music.
Beam, 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 beam.
Could he play Thunderstruck on the xylophone?
Beep, 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 beep.
What is your bond strength with Peter?
At the moment, it is 4.
Starts playing Ace
Alright.
of Spades.
Because the other thing is, when you give gifts to them, I believe once they have the gift for like a day, it'll increase their bond strength by 1, just straight up, I think.
Okay. I
We had the gift of knowledge with him many times.
don't think that counts.
Yeah, it's once the companion has either eaten the reward or possessed it for longer than 8 hours, your bond strength increases by 1.
Did I give him any gifts before?
I'm gonna give him armor, so does my bond strength go by 1?
It should.
Yeah, you could.
So
I'd count the armor.
I have 6
So-
and 5 then.
Yes, you unlock sharing is caring. What is that?
Sharing is caring.
Oh.
Armor Rexy.
Every 1d6 days, your companion can find food and fresh water for themselves and one other creature, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. So basically, you have 2 outlanders in the party, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he could forage for you if necessary.
If I was away from those two Outlanders.
Yeah.
Or they were just decided to be rude.
Let's not give you anything.
Spirit,
you
be
don't have to worry
rude.
about that.
What?
Spirit wouldn't be rude. He's a good boy.
How dare you?
Exactly.
Bruise is having some issues right now.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
all Aaron's
that's
gonna do
off.
for the night.
Nope.
You good, man? You good?
My sister tried to barge into my room.
Yeah,
I just assert my dominance, but
I don't like the sound of that.
All right, hold on. Somebody
Wait.
pick
Oh wait,
between 1 and 9.
6.
a number between 1 and 9. Hold up.
This is the hat. Somebody pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
2.
3.
Fine.
3 first.
All right, I'm gonna match Bruce. I'm gonna match Hoss. I'm gonna put on another hat. I'm gonna put on a hat.
All right, and somebody pick a number between 1 and 16.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Got my hat on, guys. What do you guys
All
think?
Oh,
That's your setup for a little bit.
nice.
A hat that doesn't fit me, glasses that are dirty as fuck, and some magenta color in the background.
Don't forget
Yeah.
about the black Angry Bird beanie I'm wearing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone's just getting hats now.
When Peter gets his xylophone. Wait.
We can't hear it.
Yeah,
Just
we
didn't
can't hear it.
You can hear it.
Bruh,
You
I
have
think
it
that's
harder.
so loud.
Do you have noise suppression off? Or on off?
That could be the case. Ooh, hold
You
on.
turn noise suppression off.
I can do this.
Oh, Daniel's gonna shoot somebody. It's
Nope.
coming. Ah, that's the right target right there.
Just say that we can hear him.
We can.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so
Oh.
amazing, Michael.
Michael,
Oh my
I really loved
Awesome.
it. I really love it. I really love it.
For a long time.
You're like
Sorry,
the next
Michael.
Don Diego Torres, Michael.
Let me just help you out real quick.
Let me show you how to drop
Man.
it.
Let me just cock it.
I really love this D&D.
Yeah, me too.
Alright.
It turned into me.
Anyway, is that everything that y'all are doing that night?
Yes, sir.
So that night,
Okay.
yeah,
I see you,
all
Hoss.
prayed to Ild.
Alright. So, morning comes. Those of you that sleep, let's see. Because... No. Okay. So, and basically, morning comes fairly uneventfully. Bianca would have tried to, like, cook if she could, but she doesn't have anything to do so. So
So I guess I would give her my stuff to cook if I see her. Like,
I take over before
well,
this.
she probably wouldn't have like openly been like. She probably wouldn't have openly been like, "Hey, I want to like cook."
oh no,
breakfast
but
for
if I see her like wanting to try to cook for something, I would just be like, here, try.
It's more of like she would sit there, think about it, and realize, wait, I would have
She
no way
can't
of
do it.
doing that,
Oh,
and then just move on with her life.
Oh, well then I'm gonna cook for the party.
Bruce got up an hour early and already cooked food.
God damn it.
Damn it.
Hoss asserting his dominance not only over his sister, but over the
Those of
party.
you, those of you that don't sleep, Bruise wakes up early and starts cooking with various desert berries and cacti and things of the sort that he could find.
Erin would actually like to observe Bruise cooking.
It's a very
He
interesting.
doesn't know how to help, but he wants to like
Learn.
examine the process.
I'd like to try something, DM.
Sure.
Can I add one of my berries of cold into
Oh
the?
my god. We're doing this again?
Now hold on real quick. First of all, I want to cut the berry into very, very small pieces.
Dice it.
dice it nice and neat, like a Gordon Ramsay man would do.
Okay.
I'd like
Those
to
Gordon Ramsay men.
I'd like to skin. Well, first I would skin it, then I would dice it, and then I would
Then you would slice it.
then I would pot.
And then you have to slice. Then you have to reslice
So
it.
is he sort of making like a almost like a stew?
Yeah, like a stew.
Yeah. Alright.
Like a beef and berry stew.
Well, except for the fact that it's a desert, so beef isn't exactly.
Cactus and berry stew.
Oh, it's
He just
Sokka or
murdered
something.
Shamrock, so he.
I'll call it.
Oh my god.
Cold
My
prickler.
God.
My god, dude.
It's
You're
the cold
murdering
prickler
dogs,
stew.
man.
The cold prickler. Okay.
The cold prickler stew is not bad, guys.
Please don't call it the cold prickler.
the cold
not?
prickler stew.
You afraid? You afraid of that name?
He's afraid.
It is
It's
Oh,
afraid.
I feel no man, but that thing.
Or how about this? Haas, roll. Wait, does he have cooking utensils?
Of course he does. Not.
I do.
I mean, Nero does.
Belgian can
Nero's
make-
used cooking utensils in the past.
In Belgium,
So I would think that Bruise would be able to would just go and like grab them out of Nero's stuff because of the fact that it's like.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. If Nero's
No, I
using
get
these
it
like, cooking
completely.
materials to like cook in the mornings, and someone else wanted to like cook for everyone in the morning, they would know. Okay, Nero carries like the cooking
Nero.
supplies for the group, so they would just go grab them and use them.
near
Yeah, no,
I
I
would-
get it.
I would think. Although,
I would twink.
I would think as well.
can you
Don't think.
roll me a?
Play smarter,
Cooking-
not harder.
I believe. Wait, let me just look up.
Play harder, not smarter.
The
EA. It's in your wallet.
looking up the roll because I don't actually know it off the top of my head.
Probably just a D20 with proficiency if he's got.
Yeah, you did.
I think it's a wisdom.
Yeah,
thing.
you for
Oh,
me,
my-
it was a wisdom thing.
It's a wisdom thing.
I don't think
Yeah.
there are rules about cooking. But
So,
Because you gotta know how to.
Okay.
No, there is.
it would appear that there are. Alright, so let's see. Oh wait, cooking utensils are actually sick. As a part of a short rest, you can prepare a tasty meal that helps your companions regain their strength. You and up to 5 creatures of your choice gain 1 extra hit point per hit die spent during the short rest. That's cool. Anyway.
What? This is in my drawer.
What?
Good one, Tyler.
Artisan's tools. It doesn't tell how.
Oh wow, you just got paid by yourself.
Okay,
Yes,
I guess
sir.
I'd say Bruise just roll wisdom.
All right. Straight wisdom.
Yikes.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a Coke.
Yeah.
Start out wisdom.
Straight wisdom.
Oh, dirty 20.
You create a
Yeah.
gourmet meal. It's
Gourmet.
it's like it's kind of like
God.
those of you that eat. It's like, well, those of you that wake up in the morning, you see Bruce cooking. You're like, huh? I wonder what he's cooking. You go over and you see like cacti and like like small like pieces of like berry and some form of liquid. Not sure where. It's probably like water that he's added like spices from the cooking's like stuff to, and heated up on a fire. And you're looking at it, you're like, oh, looks good, Bruise. And then you try it, like, and it's surprising. It's like, oh wait, this is actually like good.
Actually, good.
This is actually like tasty, and it is.
Does Erin learn anything by observing? Does he know anything about cooking that he didn't before?
He learns that if you're resourceful and you can pick out what is useful and what is not, you can cook in pretty much any environment. Anyone can cook.
Anyone could cook anywhere.
10. 10 pairs of glasses.
I'm also just gonna
14 pairs of hats.
I'm gonna pop Divine Sense again.
Okay.
Do I feel the same thing?
Yep.
Alright, is there anything new?
Pop it like an athlete pops steroids.
Nice.
Yeah, you said no.
Alright, so, y'all get up in the morning. Y'all just, I guess, set out. So, as y'all are traveling throughout this day, you realize the compass is leading y'all. I mean, it's not leading y'all like towards the mountains. However, well, it is. But it's like it's leading you in a direction where you'll have to pass through mountains if you want to go straight at it.
The mountain.
And if it does end up being in the mountains, then you'll have to climb mountains anyway.
Yikes.
Erin would like to do something.
Is it that top part of the Defender's Peaks?
Resident mountain climbing expert.
What is Erin trying to do?
It's around here, Hoss.
Geometry.
All right.
So, so Erin would like to hold the compass so that he's facing towards, like exactly towards where it's like the
Okay.
least worn.
Oh,
Okay, so
least
he's going for Okay.
Then he's gonna turn 90 degrees, as exactly 90 degrees as he can. And he's going to walk, I don't know, probably like 15-20 minutes in that direction.
All right.
Oh god, we're
I see
Jack
where
Sparrow.
he's going with this.
And then he's going to turn 90 degrees again. And he's going
Okay.
to see, from his 90 degree turn, what is the angle difference.
Okay. And he's gonna try and do the math calculation
He's
to
gonna
find
try
out
and
how
do the
far away
math.
it is.
Yes.
Roll
Intelligence. This is pure intelligence.
intelligence. I would say intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
This is really
Eric-
cool.
Or it could be investigation, yeah.
Or survival.
Survival?
I
It's the
said
same.
it could be intelligence survival.
I'm going. It's the same bonus. I'll go with intelligence. That's a 15.
Ah. Something for
I
Nat
mean,
20.
Erin is a scholar, so I mean he's versed in several things. History is his prime, but he's familiar with the maths. So Erin,
The
okay, let me-
Creating two new maps just out in the open, just casually.
Me and
It's
Peter
a-
just creating new math. It's fine.
whereas
New
goes,
math. New
you know,
math. It won't do you, but
maybe-
it's review math. New math. New math.
He taught us spider calculus in one.
so he
New
goes,
math?
you know, he walks a bit in that direction, and then he turns and he does the calculation. Well, I mean that is
He does it in the sand. He takes like the. He takes his finger. He draws out the triangle in the sand. He writes out his work.
It's so simple, only a child could do it.
is
Hey.
approximately.
Everyone's just
actually-
looking at him
actually-
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Erin could actually look at because y'all have a world map, like y'all literally have one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he'd take out his quill
So-
and he'd.
He could look at it, and it is. I mean, it is a long enough distance to where it would be difficult for him to like,
Pinpoint.
you know,
Okay.
like with variables and stuff. It would be difficult for him to pinpoint. However, looking at the map, he could estimate. It's pretty much like here or like off the coast of here.
Okay. So past the peaks.
Yeah.
Okay. So the mountain or off the coast of the mountain.
That's not a mountain, that's a settlement.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where?
Then
The
he'll
triangle-
return to the party and he'll
Wait, Michael.
Basically-
Oh, I couldn't see the ping. I understand now. Got you. Thank you.
he'll point out that he knows generally how far they'll have to go. And you said each of these hexagons is a day of travel, right?
Yep.
We have a
We're about the
long
same
way to
distance.
go.
We're about the same distance from Titan as we are from
Yeah.
coast. That's
The
Yeah.
only difference is you have to go through a lot of mountains for Titan.
We're not gonna do it every day, right? We're just gonna skip some of these days.
We're gonna be skipping through some days.
We're gonna be RPing every day.
Well, we're not gonna be RPing. We're gonna
our lives.
we're gonna do it.
Time from now on.
Yeah, man. Every session is a day.
We're gonna like while we're at work, like me and Daniel at work, just in the middle of the day, like Daniel's greeting a customer, and he's just like, "Hold on one second. Yeah, guys, actually during this long rest, I wanna
No. He doesn't do that. He pulls up his phone and he's like, "Ugh, I'm so angsty about my eye."
Yeah. The customer is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
what happened to your eye?"
He's like, hang on, I gotta get the recording. All right, we're live. So
Alright, we're
what kind of
live.
haircut would you like today?
We're live. Yes, he brought his entire
Maybe
computer.
I'd have an appointment open for you if you weren't an asshole.
He starts interchanging Vico and himself when he's at the desk.
And
He's being a complete ass to people.
and
Be gone! He be gone, stabs the customer.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna point out to the party generally where on the map I think it is.
Is that your best?
They're like dying.
Is incredible. How did you figure that out?
No.
I have my ways of obtaining knowledge. This is a very routine calculation. It's just a triangle.
It's just a triangle.
Veldrin leans into Bianca's ear. He's a fucking genius.
I mean, no, not really. I just
Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, you are. I'm pretty sure you're probably the smartest person in the world.
Stop with the humble
Providing
brag.
us your fucking mortality, you god.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Quite incredible.
Pretty sure you discovered I think you just created like 2 separate maps like a while ago.
No, he created every map.
Yeah.
Man, he should be a math professor. Why is he a history professor?
Honestly,
Why are you a
well,
history professor?
he only got the book a little bit before he went off on his adventure. So
Erin is literally just a. Erin is literally the entirety of the Greek population in one person.
Yeah, man.
Just discovering every type of math.
anyway, by measuring one of the legs of the triangle and the angle of the angle between the leg and the hypotenuse, we can determine the length of the other leg.
What a polynigmion.
No! He called me a polynigmion.
He called me a polynigmion! That asshole!
Anyway, he's gonna explain trigonometry to these fools.
Oh my
And,
god.
Plebeians.
I'm gonna roll to see if I understand this.
Performance.
Wait,
Erin.
Can
I
Veldrin roll?
actually understand it. I got a 14. I somewhat get it.
Wait, what are we?
That one.
Oh no!
No, because he's
Never
a
mind,
terrible
you don't
teacher.
get it.
You're right.
He's
You're
like
Mr.
Mr.
Rocket
Muller.
right now.
In
You're
this
Mr.
moment, he's Mr. Muller.
Well, okay,
He's
so
Mr.
I
Muller.
think actually that might make sense because this is information.
topic.
This is what I got from the book, or most. Like,
Yeah.
even if trigonometry exists, this is information supplemented to me from my book, so I might not be able to convey it.
Bruise does not pay attention to a word that Erin says.
I got a 14 on
Yeah.
intelligence.
Okay,
Do I get it?
Wait, can we do an intelligence?
Yeah.
I want to do an intelligence roll. I just want to see how close Veldrin can come to understanding
Yes.
it.
Spirit's just sitting
I
in the
got a
sand.
3.
So it's an intelligence roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 14 and I didn't understand it.
I got
So-
a 3,
so I think-
and I think
I got a nat one too. I got a nat one too.
Michael, I think the best way for this to be flavored, my nat 1, is that I explain it in such technical detail without any explaining any of the specifics or any of the fundamentals that it just goes over everyone's heads.
You're just Paul Rogering.
And Veldrin's
Mr.
nat one
Muller.
is him. Veldrin's
Yeah.
nat one is him thinking that everything Erin just said was the fundamentals, and he's like, "But how did you solve the triangle with that?"
And then Vico just come out and just be like,
So basically,
What
if
you
we
see, so
Vico wakes up
okay,
from his nap.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Professor, because what you're saying is not making sense.
It makes perfect sense to me. I don't see what your issue is.
Okay.
Either way, it makes sense to you.
But real talk.
You're not making it make sense to us.
You're not dumbing it down for him. Come on.
Either way, if that is if that is the direction that we need to go, how far we need to go, we may decide to change up our strategy, because if it takes us multiple weeks to get there and she moves before then, we don't want it to be a wasted journey.
We could try to get mounts. I mean, I know we just gave our mounts, but...
Yes, let's find some mounts in the middle of this barren desert, because we're all animal handling experts.
Not in the desert, but like... We could probably find, something in the mountains, or even the forest nearby.
Because we're experts at taming wild animals to ride.
I mean...
Can I roll an animal check to
It's
see
a shot.
animal traffic coming through where we are?
Yeah, you can roll survival, actually. Would be
If
more.
only I got the spell, Find Speed.
There's survival. Oh, there it is. What is that? Alright, that is a 15.
15. The only animal traffic through here is like small, like desert rabbits and things of the sort.
Perfect.
Puzzling. Alright, I can't find any mounts yet. But we'll move
I'm not
forward.
saying now, but maybe when we get towards the mountains, since that seems like where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay. Michael, I just want to say, I actually found out exactly how Erin would explain the trigonometry, and it's like this.
Oh my
He's gonna explain it as a power series. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh boy.
The most annoyingly complex way to explain trigonometry.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you see, he draws the power series in the sand. Everyone else.
And you see, as we add more and more terms to the series, we get a closer and closer approximation of the final product. Granted, there's some error with my measurements. I'm not a perfect protractor.
Everyone's already walking away at this point as he just continues to explain this.
I was never there. So I can't walk away.
Neither was Vico.
Erin lingers a little while longer than you'd expect him to. He doesn't realize everyone's left.
Veldrin, okay, if we're doing it this way, Veldrin's nat 1 is him changing the position of x and its exponent, so it says 3 to the power of x over 3, plus 5 to the power of x over 5, and all that, yeah.
No, Veldrin, you're doing it all wrong. That's... You see,
This is how you did it, though. You put the 5 to the x there.
How you did it.
Veldrin is literally every, third or fourth grader in math. She's like, but that's how you did it.
You give Veldrin a math problem, he can't do it. You give Veldrin any engineering problem to solve, which is based on math, instant.
But this is not based on anything with engineering.
Holy shit, he's just.
I mean, it could be.
This is based on itself.
Same.
Tadriel got a 3.
Yeah, he didn't get it. He's
So
a little bit of a meathead.
You know what? You know what?
With my 14.
You know what? Vico's gonna roll.
Wait, what does
Wanna
meat have to do
You know
with
what?
that?
Why not? Let's.
Watch Vico get the nat 20.
Aaron is explaining in the most complicated,
There is a more complicated version I could have used. I just couldn't find out
An
the
intelligence.
on Google.
Intelligence.
Do you remember, Michael? Do you remember that one day we talked about e to the iPi?
Vico got a 13.
So all trigonometric functions can be expressed like that on the amount.
Yeah, if I got a 14 and I didn't understand it, you didn't understand it.
No, it's not a matter of understanding. I was just kind of hoping I'd do better than everyone else.
I honestly really want you to roll that 20.
He actually did worse because he didn't explain anything to you.
I couldn't find the expansion of Arctan, so I went with the Power series.
Vico's actually like sitting off on his own, and he's just like, I understand it. It's like you weren't even here.
I understand it.
I don't know about the part you weren't there for.
Anyway,
How did you know
Question:
about the parts you weren't there?
What is Spirit's thoughts on this? On how far away this place is?
Was he even there?
Vico's thoughts was literally, I could just Misty Step if y'all weren't there.
Yeah, he can Misty Step 30 feet.
Yeah, he Misty Steps 30 feet, takes a long rest, Misty Steps another 30
hey,
feet.
that's within 30 feet.
We're actually right here, so it'll be like this.
Still within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Wait, Michael, how are we doing the rules for long jump?
Hey, Titan's also in 30 feet, so
Dang,
We can hit up both in 2 days.
bro.
fast travel, my dudes.
that travels. That's how teleportation
you're
works,
too
right?
encumbered. Bruise is too encumbered to fast travel.
Too
He's got too much
encumbered to
shit.
fast travel.
Bruise
Michael,
just carries
this
too much
Skyrim,
shit
right?
on him.
Bruise can never carry too much shit.
He's
Yeah,
just
Bruise can carry an absurd amount of stuff.
Here, look,
Yeah.
let me tell you, look, I can carry 570 pounds.
And like, if you take another, and once you get to your level of barbarian, you'll technically be able to carry over 1,000.
Okay.
Because it's
So,
the next bear-
so wait, real quick. Doing this
for
as
reading my
as
dead people.
close as I could. So one, the center of one hexagon to another is a foot. So each foot on this is a day. So this will take us 22 days to go to.
Yikes.
Go directly.
But that's
Yeah,
not,
we might
that's not
have to go
accounting
around.
towards the mountains.
And
That's not
that's
accounting
assuming
the
that
mountains.
That's going,
Yeah,
that's
that's
going
assuming the
straight.
mountains
That's
are the
going
same.
straight. So it would be more along the lines of like this. Oh, I'm dragging. This and then.
Are you
this.
rushing or dragging?
Rushing?
So it'd be like,
Like 30 days. So like
What did we
roughly
say?
30 days.
yeah, roughly 30.
Yeah, if we were to avoid the mountains, it would be roughly 30 days.
No.
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
Spirit, I'm
What? Sorry, what?
I was saying, so at this point, the group is discussing, I don't know if Spirit cares, but
Spirit doesn't care.
how,
That's
right,
No, that ain't that.
and like how far away this is.
Like, it's pretty far away, but like, what else is Spirit doing? It gives him something to do, at the very least.
Okay.
End
Gives
to
his
the
life
boredom.
some semblance of meaning.
What is my purpose? You calculate where we go in the desert. My God.
Oh my god. Shit.
So we march forward, I guess.
So y'all go. All right.
Button. Oh, that's the button.
All right. So after, let's see, we're gonna go. That's not it. All right, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. That's. Would that make sense? Well, I guess. Hold up.
Also, just each day I'm casting Divine Sense.
All right, 3. It's still there.
Oh,
Was didn't we say he cast it like one time earlier in the campaign?
He did.
But
He's
Divine
casting it right now because of something else that he's sensing.
They cycle through each
I
god,
know, but
every night.
So he didn't sense that the first time he cast that?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
oh my god.
I pray to
one.
a different god each night.
All right, we'll do. I'll get back to that. Okay, so after 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly 5 days of travel, y'all are getting to the point where it's sort of like you've got mountains to your right, desert at your feet and at your back, and forest to your left, and that is that, and like it's sort of coming to nightfall as you are approaching sort of what is essentially this junction between Minecraft biomes.
Michael, same as Austin, at some point, I'd like to do something with Vico.
So, Tadriel, roll me 2 percentage die.
2 percentage die, okay. First one is a 3.
Alright, so who was Tadriel praying to on night 1?
Oh shit. I rolled before you said the second thing. The second one was 100.
Alright.
But the first night...
who's he praying to on each night?
It was kind of... He was trying to cycle through...
there have been 5 nights at this point, so 6 nights actually.
Night, yeah. First
5.
night,
You're coming up on
prayed
6.
once more to Stall,
Alright.
god of justice and protection. And second night, I'd say he actually would pray to... Let me think about this, actually.
Doe.
Just kind of like... Well, I mean, Doe's not really...
You can't pray to a god that don't exist anymore. A female deer.
She does, because she kind of does,
right?
Like, she does exist.
But she's not at her full power, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not
She's not a deer either.
Like, pray to her.
Doe, deer.
And the
Have
second
you guys seen the... Have you guys seen the thing?
Dira, female, Dira.
Doe,
Actually gonna pray to her once more.
Dira.
You know,
Okay,
because they're
so-
going through the... Because they're kind of like going through the forest. This kind of forest area.
So, that... Okay, so that first night, Tadriel is doing his usual sort of nightly prayer, and he gets this he has this sort of like sense of like being communed with Stall. There are no words, there's no great signs, there's just a sense of presence. And then after maybe a short time, maybe like 30-45 seconds, it's gone. I wasn't sure exactly what happened, but that was it. Nero. The next morning after that, so that'd actually be... It's after the first night, so the second day you do the good and evil. That presence is gone. Is she gonna continue casting that the following days?
Yeah, she still is, just in case he does sense it return, or it just or there's something else around us.
So
there's just something she's gonna do. Just
so y'all are traveling.
Yeah.
Day 2, nothing. Day 3, nothing. Day 4, nothing. Day 5, it's back.
Okay, that's an issue.
What is my purpose? You sense what's good and evil. My God.
She's gonna. She's gonna go up to Erin. And is Erin doing anything right now?
Probably not.
Alright.
Unless
Probably just leading the way.
Veldrin finished the xylophone.
At this point, he probably has.
Man, so many variables.
In which case, he's gonna be kind of teaching.
Alright, I'm gonna stop playing harmonica.
Or maybe not teaching, but he's gonna be helping Peter with it.
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to talk to you about something.
I just imagine like walking up on a professor staring down at a spider leaning over his xylophone.
Yeah, but but it's just J.K. Simmons from Whiplash, so he's just like.
Are you saying Erin is like J.K. Simmons in Whiplash?
Yeah, it's just.
No.
No, I'm saying that's what he would be like.
Professor sitting there, his spider on a xylophone. Both of them look up at Nero as she approaches. Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. Continue. Yes,
I have something to tell you.
Peter,
I don't think I've told you this, but I'm able to sense good and evil. Kind of hard to describe, but I'm able to sense. Yeah, it's I believe so. And
if you're concerned about Peter, don't be.
I was kind of concerned, but he's been around us for this long. I don't suspect he's gonna do anything now. If he was gonna do something, he would have done it by now. I think he seems fond of you. Looking at the xylophone. I don't know if this is a. I don't know if he's happy. I don't know if he's happy or not.
He plays
anyway.
put on a xylophone.
But anyways,
is there something else?
Yeah, there's. I've been sensing around, seeing if there's anyone following us or something just nearby, and I keep sensing this undead aura just around. I don't know why. No, I sense him perfectly fine, but it's something else that's just surrounding the area, and it keeps following us.
It has no physical form that you can tell?
Not as I can tell. It's just always here. It went away yesterday, correct?
At this point, it was
2 days ago?
4 days ago. It was 4 days ago. And then it was gone for a couple of days and then it came back.
Yeah, okay. So, it keeps popping. It keeps disappearing and coming back. I don't understand what's...
Do you have any idea?
I thought it was something...
triggers it?
I just thought something maybe exists in the desert. And once we leave, it would just... not... I wouldn't feel it anymore. And that's what I thought, but then it came back. And then it disappeared again, and then came back. I don't... It's very ominous, and I don't like it.
Neither do I.
That's if something's either watching us, or maybe it's always been here, and I haven't noticed. No, but it hasn't though. It wasn't at the tournament. So I don't know. It's always been
we
with
have
us.
no way to know how frequently it's been following us without, I guess, a detailed log of you casting that spell prior to this.
And it's just weird though, it keeps disappearing. It's as if someone's not... it's as if someone's watching us, and then not. Because that's what I think it could be. But... or maybe...
Erin looks off into the distance for a little while. I'd like to roll either intelligence or arcana, or whatever. Michael, what would be the thing to roll for knowing what the heck is going on?
You could roll... let's see. You could roll arcana, you could roll survival, you could roll straight intelligence. Depending on what you roll, it'll get you different answers.
Okay, I'm gonna go with arcana.
Yeah, I rolled and I didn't know what it was.
16.
No. That's good.
It's possible that something is following you and it is incorporeal. Additionally, it is possible, if she's saying she can't really pin down what it is exactly, that it's not exactly with... How do I put this without literally... I'm just going to explain mechanically what would explain it, because I don't really know how to explain this not mechanically. It's possible that it's in like a almost like pocket dimension.
It's a plane.
I don't know how to explain that outside of putting it like that.
It's in another plane.
Yeah.
Emmy plane.
Well, I see two distinct possibilities. First, it's a sort of incorporeal creature stalking us at random intervals, like a ghost of some sort, a spirit, not spirit, but a spirit. Perhaps related to spirit, who knows? He's not exactly the most normal entity around.
Not very nice.
That is sadly true, but...
I love calling spirit an entity.
Wow. Get slapped, sure.
The other
Server message pops up, cleared one entity.
could be a corporeal creature, but in a plane parallel to ours.
Both of those options don't sound good. I fear this being maybe a
Do you have
lot
any
more
proof that it's
powerful.
hostile?
What's up?
Do you have any idea whether or not it's hostile towards us?
It hasn't done anything. But then again, it may just be looking for the moment to strike, or maybe it's just watching us.
I feel like the
I
moment to
don't-
strike probably would have come by now.
Maybe,
But I'm not proposing we drop our guard.
or maybe it's just waiting for a time that suits its needs. Maybe it can't. Maybe it can't. If it is, maybe if it is either in another plane or in another, or if it's just incorporeal, it may just be waiting for its time to manifest itself.
Have you brought this up with any of the others?
No, I don't. I've just been thinking. I was just hoping it would just stay in the desert and not follow us. But since it seems like it's going to be following us, I might as well bring it up to you, see if you have any idea what it could be. But so far, I don't think anyone else. If you don't know, I don't think anyone else would.
Perhaps we should get Veldrin's take on it. He can detect magical items. Perhaps.
I mean, it could. It could, but
Perhaps that would
Alright.
be relevant.
oh, I mean,
We should at least alert the rest of the party, even
Yeah.
if we don't think they can provide any more input.
you're right. If this is an item that we have on ourselves, we should definitely look at it.
Well, I don't think it would be a specific item, but perhaps he could sense its magical
Where-
energy in the same way that he senses the energy of our items. If it is an inherently magical creature,
I mean, if it is a creature, I don't know if you'll be able to pinpoint it, because I'm usually able to pinpoint things. This is just an aura, which is very...
either way, I think
Either way, I think it is worth a shot. But I don't know if we'll get different results.
Veldrin, could you come here for a moment?
Yeah, sure. Michael, who's the nearest to me and Bianca right now? Who?
Depends. Do you mean like between
There's-
Erin and
No, like the besides the three of us that are going to talk. Like, I don't know if I'm being pulled aside for this talk, but it sounds like I am. So I want to see if who's nearer to watch Bianca.
Me!
Yeah,
I was gonna say Bruise is probably nearby, and so is Tadriel, probably.
Okay. Bruce, could you stay by Bianca for a bit? Sorry, I say to
For
her.
me?
I look at Bianca. Sorry, and I go walk over the other two. Yes.
We have a bit of a situation that we think you might be able to at least have some input in.
Could you detect magic real quick?
Well, we should let him know what he's looking for before he starts.
It's from what I sense, is something undead. So
And
there's an undead aura that is surrounding us. And
undead. Are you sure it's not spirit?
it is not spirit.
It could be a spirit. That is
It
one
could
of
be
the
a
options.
Not
spirit,
Okay.
but it's not a spirit.
Okay.
And it is very,
I know.
very ominous since it's not. I'm able to sense beings, but I sense an aura instead, which is very.
Well, I can tell you that if it's emanating from something magical, I'll be able to see it. But if not, I won't even be able to see it at all. But I can.
It's
give
at
it a
least
shot.
worth a shot. If
Worth
there's
a
some
shot.
sort of
Indeed. Veldrin,
magic keeping it together.
I'm going to normal cast detect magic because I normally ritually cast it, but we're probably stupid.
I love the drip.
We're probably still gonna be like moving at least a little more. Are we doing this during one of our breakfast sessions, or is this just
no.
It was like
I
before
said
nightfall.
breakfast.
what?
Oh, okay. I
Nightfall
thought you were saying it's around. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I guess
Well,
this,
we
was,
do
this
nightfall.
was on like
We
the
do
5th day, so it could be whatever time.
Yeah.
So
I said
nightfall or breakfast, y'all are saying?
because like it would be when would be Erin teach.
Okay.
When you stop.
So
When we stop.
when we're on a rest. Okay, so I'll just ritual cast it. Veldrin will get all his smith tools out, lay them out in his order with his special maker chisels and all in the front and center in front of him, and eyes light up and everything, tools light up a bit, whatever. Do I see anything?
While he's casting that, I'm gonna have Peter play some ambient music.
Oh my
on-
god.
Yeah.
on his elephant.
Alright. Have Peter roll performance.
Oh no, it just breaks.
Yes.
What are Peter's stats?
I can probably pull him up pretty
I
quickly.
think you sent them to me. I should have them.
What are you doing, Haas?
I don't know. It's kind of concerning, kind of
I
not.
think being a lad.
It's kind of.
Being a
Being a
lad.
Chad.
Dragons.
I've never seen anything this incredible before.
Michael sending feet pics.
Yikes.
That's a 7.
7, yeah.
7.
It distracts Veldrin.
All things considered, the fact that he's a spider, it's pretty good. But it's also a spider playing a xylophone, so
Yikes!
Not that
Yikes!
so Veldrin, aside from the
Casual.
normal things,
What is
Yeah.
aside from the normal things,
Oh, that makes sense.
I
Okay.
don't think he would notice anything.
Alright.
I don't think he'd be able to detect anything like outside the normal, outside the usual.
So, okay. Alright.
No, I don't see anything unusual.
So it's not a being compete
Pizza
with
pizza.
magic.
Yeah, so it must
We
be
just eat pizza.
something. That is
Again,
very,
unless-
Don't eat my piece.
that is very concerning.
Unless, as you say,
Oh,
it's
God.
a spirit of some kind.
Or maybe just be in another plane and you can't sense
Boss bedazzling.
That could be as well.
All I'm saying is it fits perfectly right here.
it. That is most
Goddamn.
concerning.
You're like an icon of pure masculinity.
Haas looking like that one trade offer dude, just like.
Alright.
Okay. Perhaps we should alert the others, but perhaps we should wait until we get out of the desert to make any further.
We're out the desert right now, right?
No, we're on
No.
the edge of the desert.
Oh, we're on the edge. Okay, yeah. We'll wait more, and then
I'm on
if
the
it's still
edge.
with us, then we have a big issue on our hands.
So we should let everyone in on the whole, all the
Undead.
details.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
we're gonna just explain everything to everyone.
We'll gather the people around the campfire,
It's
And I'll
sing
tell
our
them
campfire
and then I'll tell them of the imposing undead aura that is surrounding us.
We should probably check to make sure nobody else has done anything that might have triggered it to be here.
How would we do that?
Just, you said it disappeared for a bit.
It disappears a day from one of our travels, and then
It
comes back.
disappeared for like 3 days, right?
It was there for like 2 days. Like it was there when you first detected it, and then was there for another day. Then it disappeared for 3 days. Then it's been back since.
That's amazing.
From this
So-
did they tell this? You guys are telling us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
So
tell you this.
did anyone do anything, what was it, 4 days ago when it disappeared, or
Yeah.
today when it returned?
I was doing, I do my nightly prayers. As you know.
Yes.
But would that affect it though?
No. I felt during one of my prayers to Stall, the days of protection and sanctuary, I felt presence, a divine presence. It was brief, but it was obvious.
Perhaps
I
that
don't
was
know if that
why
had
it
to do with
disappeared
anything.
briefly?
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
It is still unnerving though that it takes.
Do we
My
know why it
God.
would come back, though?
Well, if it's
Maybe-
the reason it disappeared, then
Maybe he.
that obviously means it's something that is out.
Maybe the god. Maybe
something.
the sanctuary that the god gave us ran out, or maybe
Why
the
specifically then, though? It
Get
seems
out and worship what you put in.
it seems an awfully arbitrary time for the cutoff of sanctuary, is what I'm saying.
or maybe maybe this aura, whatever it is, canceled it, so that it can follow us again.
No, that doesn't seem likely. If it was there in the first place, I don't think it would just override it whenever it feels like it. It would probably do it from the beginning.
Perhaps it the presence of Stall momentarily drove it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm
As
saying.
we were afraid of the god's intrusion.
And then maybe the god backed away.
Keep praying to your gods, Tadriel.
We would have to test it still.
This is
Anyway, we'll
concerning.
wait until we get out of the desert to make any further assessments. But for now, be on your guard in case any plane walking undead
It's-
entities jump out at you in the middle of the
it's-
night.
It's also possible that they're after Bianca. That's probably my assumption of what they mainly be after, considering, at least
Why
to our
is that
knowledge,
then?
the Shadow wasn't here. Well, she was being mind controlled by a cult for 4 months. They probably either won her back or there's some kind of thing that happened while she was there for 4 months that got some being mad at her or something.
I would. hope
I
that
don't
people
discount
don't
that
have-
possibility. I'm just wondering, why would it be undead?
I would hope
That is
that
true.
people don't have control over such, incorporeal undead entities that can track our every move.
That is
Well,
most right now.
Do we know that it's tracking us, per se, and not that it's,
It's
just
just-
everywhere?
do we know
It's just on us, yeah. I thought it was just part of the land, but
Do you know of anyone else that has this capability?
does anyone have, is anyone able to
Ben, you know.
divine sense
Yeah.
good and evil?
Is that an
Any of
anathema?
the
Oh, wait, no, that's a paladin thing.
That's a paladin thing. I'm the only paladin here.
Paladin thing.
Yikes.
Unfortunately.
I suppose not.
I'm just jamming out to desert tunes right now.
That is not in my celestial skill set.
Hmm.
I'm doing rain and thunder noises.
In the
I
desert.
think it's a thunder.
So
So we can't run a proper experiment.
Experiment.
We're just gonna have to see if it is a god intervening on our behalf, or
We could rule out whether or not it's tracking Bianca specifically.
It's
All
just
we
the
have to
Rainbow
do
Six
is-
Siege. Your position has been revealed.
All we have to do is send you Nero a ways away from Bianca, and then you cast it. and see if the presence is also there or not.
Alright.
It'd be more.
Go about a kilometer that way.
Alright.
Fancy
And-
times.
She gets up and starts walking.
And we know.
Walking.
This.
I'm gonna put light on my armor.
I mean, technically, you would only need to walk outside the range.
Well, I don't know what the range is. That's the thing.
Yeah, she doesn't.
It's
know
just an aura that is surrounding us. So I don't know if there is a boundary. I don't know. So I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. I'm gonna keep walking. Is there like a center point, a focal point, per se? Or does it?
Roll insight.
Oh fuck! Oh no.
Can't be that bad.
Okay.
Man.
I got a 19. So. Ooh, I'm tempted to do inspiration, but I'm not.
It's hard to explain. It's like at this point you're able to sort of like pin down like essentially where it's like centralized. Because okay, so you said you're doing this while walking away?
Yeah. So I'm like, when everyone's gathered, I am walking away, and I am seeing if
Okay.
if I'm getting further away from the focal point, or if I'm getting closer, or
you are getting further away. The central point. I would say the 19 Nero is finally sort of like pinned it down. She's been starting to get familiar with it. It's not on Bianca. It's on Spirit.
Oh, okay. I know. I think I.
Oh, okay. Nero stops.
That's pretty cougars.
Actually,
Turns around. I think I know where it is coming from.
and that would
Actually,
That is good.
Casts hold on Spirit. He freaks out again.
I just cast counterspell.
Where
Yeah.
I counterspell your counterspell.
No.
yikes.
Yikes!
Spirit? Are you okay?
It's centered on Spirit.
It is.
Oh, you're talking to me, or you're talking in the group still?
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay. I'm just like doodling in my book, and I look up,
talking to me?
and I'm like,
You talking to me?
and I'm like, yeah.
Well,
That's strange.
Spirit, do you feel any different from since you got hit by the darts?
Guess I feel a bit. I don't know, tougher?
Interesting.
Well, that is certainly unnerving, but I guess that's probably the best outcome.
I do have one more idea if we're willing to see if it is some kind of I don't know how to say the fucking word, to be honest. Incorporeal spirit? Incorporeal spirit?
I mean, do I sense it's coming from Spirit, or is it just surrounding Spirit?
It's surrounding Spirit.
Oh shit.
Spirit looks a lot more chill than usual.
Spirit, might I ask? We never exactly established what happened to you.
What?
With when the darts and you attacked us.
And the
What
drag.
was running through your head at the moment?
I thought I was unconscious.
Were you?
What I think.
That's what I think.
What about the
Are
dragon?
you missing? Okay. Yeah.
What about
Do you remember?
dragon?
Yeah, Ben.
The
Dragon.
blue eyes.
Oh wait,
white
we didn't see the
dragon.
dragon. We didn't see the dragon, did he?
We
Was
saw
just-
the dragon. No, we saw
We
the
did see it?
dragon.
Okay, I was
We
just
see
making
it.
sure.
We saw the dragon.
There was the other part we didn't see.
From the award ceremony, what do you remember?
I remember the dragon, and then I don't know how to explain it, but there was this weird. I don't know, but I saw like a giant version of that beast from one of the challenges, and then it charged me, and then I woke up and next thing I know, there's a dart in my neck, and I woke up in a room.
Could something have happened with the dragon?
Hey, Bianca.
Yes.
I pull out one of the darts. Do you know exactly what this is?
Yes. They are filled with a poison that will generally, sometimes they can have more unpredictable adverse effects depending on the target, but for the most part, they will just enrage them, shall we say. They'll just... It's almost like one of your human diseases, I think it's called rabies, where it will just lash out at people. It's sort of like that, but only that and more potent.
It starts away.
Do the victims of this poison generally forget their experience?
Not in my experience, no.
Spirit, are you telling the
Spirit
truth?
Did.
You have
Yeah,
been known to not tell the truth on occasion.
He's also been known to black out and became someone
On
else.
occasion.
That is true.
What are you talking about?
Spirit, please tell us the whole truth. And I'd like to cast suggestion.
I counterspell it. I counterspell.
I counterspell your counterspell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I need to make a roll of fun.
Oh, yeah! Oh,
1 second.
Oh.
Yeah, before I make your roll to see if I failed.
You failed as in you surge?
Yeah.
Oh my. He's in the middle of every.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, hey, I have not moved up.
Wild magic.
I have not moved up, so I'm so far from the.
Send it to me secretly.
Yeah, I will.
I swear, if I
Again.
cast Fireball centered on self again, I'm going to throw myself
No,
from the
fucking
window.
Meldron. He fucking.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
No, I'm
We
not gonna be another
literally-
mod, John. Hopefully.
What do we got?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Have a combat encounter right where we are.
I love Theater of the Mind.
Oh no.
Let me just. Sorry, I need to find you, Michael. There we go. Okay.
Counter spelling. That's fun.
Counterspell your counterspell. Oh no, he's laughing. Oh no.
So,
Oh
question,
no.
what does it look like when Spirit casts Counterspell?
I think he puts his hands out, and like there's like a magical barrier that tries to like diffuse the magic that's coming at him.
So what is Erin's counter spell?
Well, wait, we gotta see what the surge is.
In this specific case, the counterspell would be so Aaron's suggestion would be him holding out 2 fingers, and then he would see the shield come up, and he would slash with the 2 fingers and cut through the shield.
Alright,
Sick.
so Aaron flashes with his fingers, and this sort of like ethereal barrier that Spirit put up on reflex is just cut clean in half, and in that instant, Spirit's eyes shift to golden,
There
and
we
he just like
go.
multiplies on the spot.
Oh
There's
my
like
God.
there's like 5 spirits in like all right next to each other.
I need to
One
roll
of you
the.
spirits, please tell us the whole truth.
I need to roll
Nothing
the,
but the truth.
the suggestion.
Yeah.
The suggestion.
And
to
nothing but the truth.
Okay. Cool. Let me roll this.
Spirit, bar the
Wiz.
5 of you.
This could be
Oh,
extremely interesting timing.
Oh no.
It's a 4.
Oh.
Wait, hold up, Ben.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
You understand the situation, right?
Yeah, I understand the situation.
All right.
Oh no.
Spirit, answer the question.
God damn it. I hate you, Michael.
So wait, what was the question? What do you suggest that I do?
Tell the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth. Amen.
So long.
Okay, I need to think about an answer.
This is
Understandable.
Understandable.
Sorry, give
Have a
me a
nice
second.
day. Underday, have an understandable.
It looks like the other spirit has come back.
The other spirit. The spirits
Wait,
are emerging.
What?
You know this.
Oh, Bruise, you would definitely know this.
the spirit of the damned. When he gets like this, among other things, he's shot you, stabbed you.
Yeah.
But this has been
Yelled,
conveniently
"Come
forgotten
Goliath
about.
at you."
He
Yelled, "Come Goliath at you."
He come Goliath. He hits you
Come
with
Goliath.
magic, and then he yells, "You worthless piece of trash!" and it attacks you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man,
And
this
we know he was enraged, so he was
This is
kind of
a
in
tricky
his
one.
mind.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Although, let me just
Yeah, don't give him any help.
Sure,
Don't-
just to make sure.
Because I know the direction I want to try and. Yeah, I know.
boy.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah. Just.
Oh boy.
Well, on top of it all, I'm gonna subtle spell message that only Erin can hear this.
All right.
He said it.
And then.
Are you just like
Oh.
sending it to him?
No, I'm trying to think of the response. I'll send it to him. Yeah, I'll
If you're
just.
gonna send it to him, also send it to me.
Also, Daniel, I appreciate your profile picture. It's
Oh yeah, the norm moment. Yeah,
The what?
that's
big
a
moment.
that's a yeah moment. You know.
Wait,
No.
what profile?
Oh my
picture?
god.
That's
Oh my
that's
god.
that's the face.
Wait.
That's the face Norm
You
makes
got
when
you gotta
he
look
gets,
at like direct message
when
because
you gotta look at my
on
DM.
yeah.
That's the face.
Oh.
That's the face
Ah.
Norm makes when he gets a fresh box of books to open. and then he takes out his sword.
It's a man.
This is interesting.
It fills me with a joy I've never known.
I can't believe we're actually able to talk to different spirit.
It's just
This
the scene
is
from
like
Tropic
the
Thunder.
ultimate like circumstance, like the perfect
know.
storm.
Dude, this is
My response might.
This is just that scene from Tropic Thunder where like Robert Downey, where Kirk Lazarus starts having his like crisis, where he's like all. Ben Stiller just goes, "The dudes are emerging," but it's just the spirits are emerging.
The spirits are emerging.
Spirits.
Bruise
I
is
know
trying
what
to.
spirit I am.
Bruise,
Also,
which spirits are right?
Erin, he wanted the whole truth about the arena, but he only phrased the command as "tell us the whole truth."
Just
Yeah,
tells
which
him
I
his
think is-
entire life story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
man.
much that he knows.
Yeah, I was thinking about being a dick about it. But I'm gonna partially answer the question you want.
Okay.
Partially answer.
Yeah.
Capped off by and he went and fucked himself too. The end. Who was the last guy? Oh, that was you.
Also, keep in mind you've got 12 seconds to answer.
Yeah, I think I could say this in enough time. I'm just thinking about what the words are. Sorry.
5,
Wait,
4...
12 seconds. What?
Oh,
He's doing message.
I'm doing message.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is what I'm gonna send. Nothing.
Duration of suggestion is
Special.
8 hours.
Yeah, but message is.
All right.
I don't think.
Well,
Sure.
it's more of
Yeah.
So he'd send you that, and then so from the outside, you'll see this like rapid fire like magic duel happen between the two of them essentially, and then 5 spirits are now like pretty much like stacked right next to one another, and they all
Are they moving in sync?
Yes, they all like begin to speak, but to everyone else, no words are coming out. Erin,
I
hear...
subtle spelled so it doesn't look like I'm speaking.
Yeah, well, you subtle spelled message, but the idea is that with message, only the person you're talking to can hear it.
Yeah, but it shouldn't even look like I'm speaking. So he's just hearing a message in his
Yeah,
head.
the somatic component would be suppressed.
I see,
They
I
talk
see.
to me, they understand, they talk to me.
They're all
They
just
talk to you?
essentially standing there, and then
I realize.
after a moment, his eyes return to red. There are still 5 spirits there, but his eyes would go back to being red.
Spirit, which one's you? Which one? And which one should I kill?
Which one should I kill?
Oh my god! At that, Spirit's just gonna like, and then he's gonna like, he's just gonna like jump back and like try to cover himself with his hands when like Bruce says that.
5 spirits jump backwards and try to cover themselves with their hands.
Alright, that's all of them.
They're mimicking you.
They're mimicking you.
Is this mirror image?
These guys are terrible. We gotta.
Presume.
Which one's the real you, Spirit?
Spirit's gonna look around confused, see that there's 5 of them, you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then he's gonna try and dispel them?
Yeah, I think that you can willingly dispel that.
Spirit, if you don't answer me, I'm gonna start punching them at random.
Yeah, so if I can willingly dispel them, all the other ones disappear.
You do so. The 3 on the left and 1 all the way on the right disappear.
That was kind of
So that was. I was about to punch you, to be honest, but luckily.
What?
You look the most fake.
To be fair.
Very
To be fair, you look the most fake, I'm just saying.
that was unfortunate. We didn't really hear anything.
Kills the real spirit, only the clone remains.
Hey,
the Boba
that's a good
Fett.
story. Well,
Wait, so him fulfilling my suggestion was the message to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Why was that not good enough, Erin?
Well, I was hoping for a big
Will you never be satiated?
Well,
speech.
You would never be
because
stated.
of
I don't have that much time.
it, yeah, there's reason for it.
Okay.
I only have the spell, so I couldn't really tell you too much.
Okay. So Erin would hear that, and he would.
He could respond, I think. I think that's what the spell allows you to do.
I don't think he would in this situation. I don't think he has anything really to say.
Oh no, they can't. Never mind.
In message, yeah, you can.
No, that's sending, I think.
Oh, look.
Sending you can respond, message you can't.
Message is just your message, guys.
No, it's the target can reply in a whisper that only you can
yeah,
hear.
reply.
Yeah. Yeah, but he said he
Either
doesn't
way,
reply anyways.
Erin,
Yeah, you can reply in a whisper. Yeah, you can reply. But Erin wouldn't do it.
He does not want.
Well, so Spirit, do you remember what happened? what just happened?
You. Erin. Erin cast a spell on you. Again.
That is. Yes.
That's correct. But do you remember what happened after that? Like how you
murdered those puppies?
how you suddenly had 5 of you surrounding you? 4 of you surrounding you.
No.
My apologies, Spirit. I wanted to get some information from you, but you are telling the truth that you do not remember.
Yeah.
How would you know that? You didn't say anything.
Not allowed. Although that wasn't necessarily specified in my suggestion. Just rest assured, Spirit is not deceiving us.
Well,
at least, not in this.
Alright. Good enough for me. We found the source of this undead aura, and, well, we discovered that Spirit is,
fully unaware of how he got the aura.
yeah, and also unaware for what happens to him when he...
I do have a hypothesis.
I do as well, but let's hear yours. You're the professor.
So are all of you aware of the Lost at this point?
Yeah, we've described the Lost before.
Well, I mean, are each of the characters...
I think
Yeah,
some, but not all. I think
okay.
I think Bruise is unfamiliar. I think Spirit is probably.
I've had a conversation with Nero about it.
Yeah,
we talked about what the Lost
basically familiar, but she was beating around the bush because she didn't want to hurt his feelings. I feel like Veldrin probably wouldn't be familiar.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. Bianca probably wouldn't be too familiar either, right?
No. Okay. I don't know about Vico.
I'm pretty sure me and Erin talked about this before, about Spirit. Yeah.
For everyone's sake, let me run over the facts that we have.
She comes back to the farm.
Lost are essentially souls brought back from the dead. They're caught between life and death. They frequently don't have memories of their mortal lives, at least not in full. They come back with gray skin and red eyes, as Spirit has. And Spirit, you are one of the Lost. That is why there are no other gray dragonborn.
What about Carry on.
When we see the other Spirit, the one with the golden eyes, I believe that this is a fragment of Spirit's past life peeking out. A version of him that has some of his memories from back when he was mortal. And so, that Spirit and this Spirit retain different sets of memories.
What is that?
So Topel is a racist.
How does that explain the aura?
Slavery enthusiast.
I believe that I have a theory as to why the Lost exist, not fully fleshed out.
I have a theory about maybe the aura. That dragon that we saw, he did something to Spirit.
Indeed.
Spirit did mention how he had that vision with when he encountered it. My theory as well is that something happened with that dragon and gave him the aura.
And I do
The
believe
only-
that it was the other spirit that was the one that was enraged by the poison and attacked us.
That's what I think as well.
Hmm.
But that spirit could summon a fucking sword?
Maybe that was specifically something given by the dragon. We can't be entirely sure.
I guess so. I think.
Bruise's demeanor towards spirit changes slightly. In the fact that he's always been a friend, now it's like a little less. Just a little less.
Damn.
Wow, it wasn't a little less when he attacked
He's-
you.
Now
It
he's
wasn't all less when he
Hearing Erin explain what the Lost are keys Bruise into something, and which changes his mindset a little.
changes.
fact that
It
he's
changes from
attacking you.
Spirit is definitely crewmate to. Is he an imposter?
Spirit
Guys, I'm a
Is
crewmate.
he,
No,
is he an
not.
imposter?
And we're
Dude,
not
no,
putting it
it's
in
Erin,
Amogus
guys.
terms. We're not putting this in Amogus terms. I refuse.
No, we're putting it in the Among Us terms.
Oh my
Just to make
god.
sure-
Alright,
Dragon that showed
Anyway,
also
hold on. Austin saying something? What's up?
Austin? Yeah.
The dragon that showed up at the arena had gray skin and red eyes, correct?
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
and
Also,
Yeah, I was about to say that.
the other-
Wait,
I was-
what?
I
That
was
is
about-
crazy.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
What if the dragon is a lost?
Wow,
That is possible.
That is.
that would be.
Deadly.
I have a hypothesis as to how Lost come to be. Not fully the details of it, but I have an idea. So they're trapped between life and death.
Mhm.
And I read in my book that it's based on the status of the soul. And when basically the obelisk of death and the creator god disagree on where a soul should go, what its nature is, then it gets trapped in between. So perhaps for souls that are both very good and very bad, very, very mixed creatures, they are more likely to get trapped in between.
Oh. So would that mean Spirit in his past life was both good and bad?
That is what I read into it.
I guess that makes sense for what he's done.
But I don't know how we could resolve that, and
Can we resolve that? Like, if we resolve it, does he just die since he's supposed to be dead?
that could be.
Or does he get a second chance of life? That
That would be very nice.
would be very nice, but I mean, Doe's not around, so it's not a lot of nice things left.
Bruise quickly walks away from the group.
So that is.
Uh.
So then, what do we do about this then? Because obviously, the more he uses his magic, the more he's gonna change.
Well, it's so. I believe that
You
my
have to check this
understanding.
before.
I believe that my understanding of how Lost come to be might relate to the nature of the cloud. Could it be something in his status as a Lost and being trapped in between good and evil, life and death, that he's being stalked, hunted, maybe just followed? Perhaps he's emitting this cloud of undead energy.
Well, he didn't have it when he was in the Coliseum. He had it probably after he woke up.
I believe this. Whatever happened to give him this aura, I believe it has to do with that dragon that
I think
appeared.
it
The
does
dragon
well.
itself. The dragon itself resembled
Like
a
a
lost, very much so.
Could it be that
Don't forget the other dragons were crying at its appearance.
Exactly.
That's
Wasn't it? We don't know if that dragon was supposed to be dead or not, right?
you have no clue.
Yeah, we have no clue. So
could it be that spirit as a lost is
saying-
slipping into being undead as opposed to trapped between life and death.
What do you mean by slipping into undead?
I'd like to point something out really, really quickly about the dragon. The only two that would have noticed this were Nero and Vico.
Yeah.
I mentioned it to Daniel. I think I might have mentioned it to you, David, separately. But
I don't know.
the dragon had
scars
across its side. It had like laceration scars similar to that
right.
of the dog of the like stone hyena that Vico put down in the
Yeah. Okay. So I would relay that information instead of Veldrin, so that
My
we can still have this
understanding-
conversation.
Spirit's gonna leave. He's not big into this conversation.
He's not digging it. Him and Bruise just gone. Okay.
Yep. I'm not going with Bruise, but I'm leaving someone else.
Either way, no, regardless.
Yeah.
We should find out as much as we can about Lost, because I think that's the key to solving this undead energy.
I just want to make sure he doesn't attack us again. He's already attacked Bruce. He has already attacked us, all of us, just a few days ago. And he's already attacked Bruise. What is it, twice now? And it's called him names?
Well,
the
him
first time
attacking all of you, if I'm not mistaken, based off of his story. Based off of his story.
He was, from what you said about the poison, he was enraged, yes.
He probably didn't have a choice but to attack you.
Maybe so, but he did say something. But to what he said to Bruise, seemed like he was much more. Even if he was enraged, he seems to be somewhat. At least he maybe knew what he was doing.
I think.
I don't know.
He had the aptitude. He was still
When I-
tragic.
Back at the orc camp, when I had.
But again, he did
weird
attack.
disease-
He did attack Bruise before.
Back in the orc camp, when I had the weird disease that messed up my vision, I saw a spirit with blue scales.
You did.
Blue Dragonborn often keep Goliath as slaves. It could be something from his past life peeking out, where he lashes out at Bruise for that
Don't
reason.
tell me that he had Bruise as his. Well, Bruce would probably recognize him if that was the case, but he probably.
I'd rather not jump to that conclusion.
I mean, did he knew Bruce when he was alive? Did he know him?
We have no idea right now what if Spirit shared that. I doubt, being what you've explained of a lost, I doubt Spirit remembers it, if he did.
Yeah.
But I
This
don't think
spirit,
so.
perhaps. The other
Yes.
spirit almost certainly has some memories.
Yes. But as it is right now, this is still a concerning topic, this aura.
So what do we do if he changed? That's what's picking on my mind.
Bruise.
Hmm?
Protect Bruise.
I guess so. And then this aura, I don't think we can do anything about it. Hopefully it doesn't attract unwanted attention, but if we go to the Underdark, I don't know if we'll be. I don't know how that will affect.
I don't plan on going there for a little while unless the search has to lead us there. Let's just continue to where we're going, because we now know what's causing the aura.
At least an idea.
At least we have an idea it's coming from Spirit. We know something's centered, or it's centered around him. We can at least keep an eye on him to see if anything will happen, much less, and not have to worry about this as much until we get to where we're going, because we're not making any progress standing around talking about it.
Yeah.
I propose we go to sleep for the night. And Erin face
on
plants in the sand.
Just think about it.
This undeath energy is something I don't think is very good to be around. I shall pray to stall.
Yes, please
Maybe
do.
that will block it. I don't know.
Would you like
Hopefully.
to join in?
Not particularly.
Not.
You're better at that sort of stuff.
Alright. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Alrighty then.
conspiring against Spirit in front of Spirit. That's funny.
We're not conspiring against him. We're trying
We're
to
not
help.
conspiring against him, but we're like
There's
we're starting to unravel Spirits as a whole.
There's
Alright,
only one of
Michael,
each
you want to do the outro?
Certain people remember this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, we know. We know.
What's going on with Spirit? There's a lot of mystery surrounding this one little boy, and there have been a lot of theories thrown out there. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out sometime in the near future, or maybe it'll take a little bit longer to find out. The world might never know, or it will know in like 2 weeks' time.